Hey, I'm Chad, and I'm the creator of the ADHD Superpower Mastery Program. And I work with and help ADHD adults, now, especially those diagnosed later in life and that are executives and entrepreneurs, and who've just been carrying around this heavy backpack of shame and self doubt for years. I help them unload that weight. Now, here's what I've discovered during my time of coaching ADHD people. Almost everyone I work with, they have this brutal inner critic, this narrator, I call it, that just will not shut up about how they're failing at life. But here's the wild part. That voice isn't actually you. It's something you picked up along the way. And then once you understand where it came from, you can actually start to dismantle its power. So in this quick training, let me show you how. All right, now let's get into the training. Now, that voice in your head, telling you you're lazy, that you're such a mess, and that you'll never get it together, here's the truth. It's not your voice. And by the end of this video training, you're going to learn how to recognize whose voice it actually is, and then how to turn down the volume for good. You see, if you're an ADHD adult who was diagnosed late in life, an executive or an entrepreneur who spent years thinking you're broken, this is actually going to change everything. I want you to meet your narrator. And spoiler alert, it's not you. Okay? So let's talk about this voice. For most ADHD adults I coach, it sounds something like this. Why can't you just do the thing? Everyone else has their life together. You're so lazy. You're just going to fail again. Does that sound familiar? Have you said that to yourself over and over throughout your life? Well, here's what's happening in your brain. Your ADHD means you process the world differently, and that's okay. You probably missed deadlines, forgotten important things, or started a million projects you didn't finish. And every time that happened, someone, was a parent, a teacher, a boss, or maybe even a partner, they had something to say about it. And your brain, it actually recorded those messages, internalized them. And then now they just play on repeat. You see, the narrator equals the downloaded voices from your past. Now, the critical voice isn't you being mean to yourself. It's an echo, a recording. But the amazing news is you can rewrite the script. And when we quiet the inner critic, we can start the task. But first, you need to meet your narrator face to face. Here's the first power move. And this is weirdly simple, but crazy effective. You want to give that voice a name. Now, the reason we do this, and I'm serious, is just give it a name. Next time that voice pipes up with, "You're such a mess," I want you to catch it and say, "Oh, that's so-and-so talking." You see, maybe it's Critical Carol. Maybe it's Judgy Jerry. Heck, maybe it's even literally your third grade teacher, Mrs. Henderson. But why does this work, right? Because the second you externalize that voice, the second you separate it from your identity, that's when it loses the power. You're not lazy. The narrator's telling you you're lazy. You're not a failure. That's that voice in your head from Mrs. Henderson saying you're a failure. If you can see the difference there, you just created distance, and now that distance, that's where the power lies. So now I want you to give that narrator a name. Pause this if you have to come up with that name. All right, strategy number 2. When your narrator starts spiraling, and it will, I want you to do this. I want you to pause. Take 3 seconds. Ask yourself, is this actually true, or is this my narrator's opinion? So let me give you an example. The narrator says, "You're never going to finish this project." Reality check. Have you never finished a project before? Or have you finished some and struggled with others? Usually the narrator is just dealing in absolute. So things like never, always, and every time. But your actual track record, it's mixed, like every other human being on the planet. So here's what we want to do. 3 things. First, I'm going to catch that thought. There's my narrator again. Question it. Is this 100% true? Replace it. What's actually true is, you see, think of it like this. The narrator says you never finish anything. Reality, I finish lots of things. Some projects are harder for my ADHD brain, and that's okay. See, you're literally reprogramming that script in your head in real time. Now, what changes when you do this? Well, here's what happens when you start practicing this. So week 1, you're going to start catching the narrator more often. You'll notice how much it's been running the show. You never realized that before. Weeks 2 and 3, the voice gets quieter. It's not gone, but quieter, less automatic. Week 4 on, you start having thoughts that sound like you, compassionate you, realistic you, empathetic you, the you that knows that you're not broken, just wired differently. And here's the beautiful part. When you're not spending all your energy battling this inner critic, you actually have so much more bandwidth for actually building the life you want. That's where the magic happens. That's when your ADHD brain gets to do what it does best: create, innovate, hyperfocus, things that matter. That's it. It's a pretty simple and quick process. So, okay, now we went through those two strategies. Here's what I want you to do now. I created a free cheat sheet for you with these two strategies, plus a few bonus prompts that are going to help you identify your narrator and help you start rewriting that script in real time. So download your free Fire Your Narrator cheat sheet. Now, this download link is just right below. So I want you to grab it, print it out, and keep it there somewhere where you're going to see it. Screen capture it, put it on your phone. And here's the thing. This is just one piece of what I teach in my ADHD Superpower Mastery program. So if you're somebody who wants to, completely transform your relationship with your ADHD brain, you want to go deeper, you want to learn more, ways to eliminate your narrator for good, as well as harness those ADHD powers, then click the other link below to learn more about this life-changing program. Because I can tell you, but the people who have done this program, in 30 days, they've told me that their friends and family and coworkers don't recognize them. In 90 days, they don't recognize themselves. Are you ready for that person to be you? Are you ready to finally be the person you know you are deep down inside? Now, if this has resonated with you, I would love it if you would hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I'm dropping new videos every week on the stuff that actually helps ADHD brains thrive, not just to survive. So, all right, go fire that narrator. You don't need the voice anymore in your head. Remember, ADHD is something you have. It's not who you are. You've got this. Now go out there and give the world the best version of you.